I'm sorry for your loss. How do you feel about that phrase? This often comes up in my training courses. We start to talk about the responses and the terminology and the language that we use when we're talking to customers. And one of my clients, they were starting to look at this and they realised that for some delivery of I'm sorry for your loss, it wasn't sounding as sincere and as genuine as they wanted it to. People who are going through bereavement, they are typically talking to, on average, about 21 different organisations. Imagine if you're having the same conversation and every single time you hear that phrase, I'm sorry for your loss, it does start to sound insincere and potentially scripted. So my top tip for today is to maybe just start to think about the language you use, that your go-to phrases that you use. Are they starting to lack that sincerity and that genuine desire to really sort of support and acknowledge that customer? The client I was talking about, they have been starting to widen the repertoire of what they can use when they are talking to people going through bereavement. So we have got the phrase, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry to hear that you're going through that. I'm sorry to hear that. Also, as well, maybe add to the repertoire, I'm sorry, that's the reason that you've had to call us today. Because ultimately that person may not be calling you. The only reason they're calling you is because of letting you know that somebody has passed away. So if you've got your go-to phrases, start to pay attention. Are they sounding scripted? Are they sounding insincere? And if they are, just widen your repertoire, add different phrases, different go-to responses so that you can really connect with that individual, that customer, especially if they are going through bereavement, which is a very dark and difficult time in their lives. So that's my top tip for today. Have a great day and take care.